Coming up today, this afternoon, you have a chance to weigh in on some top issues being debated right now by lawmakers in Washington. Newly elected Congressman Buddy Carter hosting the first of several town hall meetings, and he says he really wants to hear from you. And if you think you can't make a difference in Washington, well, today's your chance. You can actually talk to Buddy Carter in person. WTOC's Whitney Harris is at Armstrong State University, where this town hall meeting is going to be taking place. Now, Whitney, what does Carter have in store for everybody today? What's he want to talk about?
Yeah, well, Don, really a lot of the issues many of us have been talking about at the breakfast table, dinner table. One of the top issues, something we all have been talking a lot about, it's been in the news a lot lately, the horrific acts of ISIS and other terrorist groups and what the U.S. plans to do about it. Well, now you can come right here to Armstrong today and talk to Buddy Carter, get some of his views, and also share some of your own views. Maybe he can take those ideas back to Washington. Carter has now been in Washington for about a month, and we caught up with him at an art exhibit here at Armstrong. He tells us one of his top priorities right now is national security, particularly when it comes to protecting the U.S. from terrorists like those threats from ISIS and ISIL. Carter says, in fact, he doesn't think President Obama's plan to fight ISIS goes far enough.
We know that we've got to respond to this, and that ISIS and ISIL and the other terrorist groups are an imminent threat to the world and especially to the homeland. So we recognize the fact that it needs to be addressed, and we're going to do just that.
Carter says the House has gotten the president's proposal, and they're in the early stages of putting it through the committee process, which he says will happen quickly. He says Republicans are going to try to strengthen that proposal to fight ISIS. In the meantime, Carter talked to us about a variety of other issues, including Obamacare and immigration. We'll have more from him in the next half hour, and if you want to talk to him yourself, you can come right here to Armstrong State University. That town hall meeting starts at 3 p.m. Reporting live in Savannah, I'm Whitney.